Namaste and welcome. For today's flow, I invite you to prepare your mat or simply be on the carpet. You may need, if you have a block or two, please take them out. Otherwise, that's fine. We'll do some modifications. Okay, we'll all start in child pose. So the big toes touch and the knees apart. Allow your seat to go towards your heels. Extend your arms in front of you and lower the forehead down. Staying in child pose, allowing really your whole body's weight to relax on your heels. And closing your eyes, relaxing your shoulders as well, really trying to bring the shoulders away from the ears. And spreading the fingers wide. You can move side to side with the hips just to get more deep in there. We'll take 3 more breaths together. As you exhale, releasing to the floor, 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale from the belly. And exhale, sink into the ground. Very slowly bring the hands closer to your body as you lift the hips up and come to a tabletop position with the hands down under the shoulders and the knees a little bit further away from your hips, but under the hips. We will go from table to down dog to child pose. So as you inhale here, spread the shoulder blades, curl the toes, exhale, lift the hips up into downward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees, and then the hips back onto the heels, forehead down. 2 more times like this. Inhale into tabletop, curl the toes, exhale, lengthen the back, allow the arms to be on either side of the ears. Look between the hands, inhale, lower the knees, exhale, extend the tops of the feet down and the forehead to the floor. And then come back to tabletop as you inhale. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, lifting the hips, long legs. Inhale into all fours. Exhale into child pose. Come back to tabletop as you inhale. And curl the toes, come back into down dog. And you're gonna grab the block, and if you have just one, place it to your left. If you have 2, place them on either side of your hands. So with the hips lifted up, as you inhale, raise the right leg up, look between the hands, and exhale as you bring the right foot to the outside of the left. Okay? And from here you can lower the left knee, or you can decide to shift front and back. Now this is where you want to bring your blocks. If you want, you can use the blocks to elevate the floor. You can also use just that one to place both hands on top of it. And moving front and back allows you to get deeper into the hips. You can really let the hips go down towards the floor. But here, try not to sink like your shoulders to the ears. You want to press the floor away so that you find length, the crown of the head towards the sky and the tailbone towards your left heel. Breathe. On your next exhale, lower the left knee and the top of the foot down. You can remove your hands from the block, and again, shifting side to side. And here we'll use the block, or if you don't have it, that's fine. Just widen your hand more to the left, and we'll place our left hand on the block. And here we'll use the right hand to press onto the thigh, not the knee, the thigh, and you're opening the inner arch of the right foot as you're opening the right shoulder. This movement is great to help open the heart, help us flow that emotional balance. It's great to open the heart and let the whole energy flow along the spine and open up. And so with your right hand on the thigh, really Open the right shoulder. Breathe from the lower belly all the way to the throat. If you want, you can inhale, raise the right arm up and bend the left knee, the left leg, so that you're hooking onto your left foot and you're pressing the foot into your hand to open a little bit wider. Breathe. One more. Release the foot. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, you can bring the left knee into the midline. Lower the right hand in there. Remove the block. Lift the left knee off the ground and shift your weight back into downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet, shift your weight left and right. We'll go on to the other side. So if you want to use the block and move it to the right, you can do that. We'll inhale, lift the left leg up. Look between the hands. Exhale, bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. And again, shift your weight left and right or forward and back, just getting deeper into those hips, being gentle with yourself. I like to move in these movements instead of making them static, because that helps the energy flow, that helps with the emotional balance, finding, the yin and yang, the positive and negative. It gets you balanced. And when you're ready, lower the right knee down and the top of the right foot down. Okay, again, shifting left and right, just getting yourself smoothly into the pose. And then using the block or moving your hand more to the right, inhale as you lift your chest up, and exhale as you press the left thigh open, opening the inner arch of the left foot. So the outside of your left foot is pressed against the ground, okay? You're using that as an anchor. And you're not pressing on your knee, but on your thigh. So open the chest. Inhale, lifting the chin and opening that left elbow back. Breathe all the way from the belly to the neck and the crown of the head. If you did it on the other side, inhale, lift the left arm up and grab the right foot. And press the right foot into the left hand so that you're really opening that heart, opening the knee, opening the hip, lifting the chin. Feel the opening, feel the heart being ready to receive. 2 more breaths. Release the bind, remove the hand, actually bring the left hand to bring the left knee closer as you lift the hips away from the ground and remove the block. Both hands on the ground, lifting the right knee and shifting your weight back into downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in this pose. Feeling the sits bones lift. You may bend the knees here, allow the back to be lengthened and the head to hang down between the elbows. And very slowly lower the knees and the hips back onto the heels, forehead down for 3 breaths in child pose. Connecting your third eye with the floor, and then bending at the elbows, bringing the palms to touch, and allow the hands to be in prayer as your forehead is on the ground. And find that inner gratitude. In this pose, it's also great to connect the third eye and let all of the negative thoughts pour out through the third eye. And with the palms together, it's like we're anchoring and we're really trusting that this is what we want, and that purging away from all these negative thoughts are exactly where we need to be. Very slowly lower your hands down and walk your hands towards your knees, unrolling the spine one vertebrae at a time, closing the knees together and rolling the shoulders back. You may bring the hands to touch at the heart center, and we'll chant one Om together. Deep inhale, exhale, inhale for Om. Knowing that this state of openness, of peace, and inner calmness you can always come back to because you have it in you. Namaste.